in this Into the Outdoors at Home edition.
You see the wad coming at you?
Yeah.
See them all coming at you?
Yep, can I shoot?
You see one? Yeah. Let them have it. Oh! Big one, did it?
No, not at all, man. Jeepers cats. First shot of the day and we got a nice common. We're gonna keep going after him. We're out here with Matt. He brought us out here on the boat. We're in the Green Bay area. I got my sister Kayla and my mom Stephanie. And we just got in here, so we're just starting to get into the action. Fish, Teddy, right up front.
I love archery and fishing, so I wanted to try bow fishing. I've only been out bow fishing a handful of times, so I'm excited to learn more with my brother. I feel bad for those people sitting in school right now.
Yeah, get down at the fairleys.
Got him.
Nice.
Oh, that was a big one. Oh. Hi.
Nice shot. Right down to your left. Big wad right there. Right back further back and forth.
Another wad started coming towards the boat. Saw this one, drew back, made a nice shot.
The cool thing about Garrett and Kayla is really they're kind of new into the sport of bow fishing. They've only been out a couple times. It's teaching them how to have fun, but also the proper ethics when it comes to the sport of bow fishing.
It's awesome to be doing this with the kids.
Gearing up with the right equipment will help ensure you have an enjoyable time on the water. For bow fishing, we shoot this type of bow. It has a bow fishing reel, retrieval line, bow fishing arrow with a fish point, safety slide stop, and finger tabs.
You can adjust it to how much you can pull, but you don't want to set it too much because you can pull it easy at the first time, but then after shooting all night, you won't be able to pull it back by the end of it. And for other gear, we recommend non-slip closed-toe shoes, polarized sunglasses, sunscreen, and clothing that can get wet, dirty, slimy, and is weather appropriate. In order to have fun and stay safe while bow fishing, it's important to wear your PFD on the boat.
So why are they swimming in like the pods of 4 or 5 everywhere you see
That's a
them?
great question, Kayla. The reason that we're seeing these fish in groups of 4 or 5 and they're swimming in pods is because you have one female, all right, and then you have 4 or 5 males. And what they're doing is you're seeing that eruption of water, you're seeing their backs come out of the water, and what they're doing is the males are squeezing the sides of the female and she's releasing her eggs. That's why if you look out here, you can see pods of spawning fish all over back in here. This time of year is a special time, and it's our favorite time to go bow fishing. Oh, we doubled up on this one. Garrett and I both got it. This is the big female right here. Right here's the big female. Look at that big thing.
Nice job.
Look at that tank, Garrett.
That is a nice fish right there. Nice.
Oh yeah. Oh, got him. He was right beneath me. I was like, I'm getting him. Why is it important for bow fishing to remove some of these invasive species?
It's key because the common carp is an invasive species, which means they are not native to the American waterways.
There are literally millions of common carp that are in these waters here. Now the cool thing about Green Bay is it's also a top walleye fishery in the nation. Giant muskies, perch, and one thing that these carp will do to these waters here is they actually go into the back shallow bays and along certain rock banks and stuff like that there, and they'll wreck a spawning habitat for your native fishes. The carp here in Green Bay do get very large because it's a large body of water. It's a very healthy body of water. When these carp reach 3 years of age, there's really nothing that's going to attack them and remove them from the waterways except us bowfishers.
Kayla, we doubled. Kayla, we doubled. Oh, there's an even bigger one.
Yeah, get down in the barrels.
Big one. Coming up after the break, we learn how to perfect your shot and quickly ID fish. You're watching Into the Outdoors. Oh my goodness, I love this.
This is crazy. There's carp everywhere. It's such a blast.
Kerplunk.
Bowfishing to spawn is awesome. It's a lot of fun, and kids absolutely love it.
Yeah, we do.
Carp here in Green Bay do get very large because it's a large body of water. It's a very healthy body of water. There's a lot of diverse habitats out here as well. We can shoot carp in sandy areas, cattails, flats.
Is this where the carp live, or do they just come here to spawn?
A lot of these fish here in Green Bay will come into the shallow water this time of year to spawn. And a lot of times when they're done spawning, they'll move back out to deep water.
There's fish all around us. We're only bowfishing a couple of feet of water. With the water being as shallow as it is, it makes it really easy for us bowfishers to see the fish come up. We see them come to the surface, and it makes it easy for us to identify them.
The easiest way to identify common carp under the water is by their large scales. You can see their scale patterns on their body, and they also have a distinct goldish look to them. Common carp typically grow from 10 to 40 pounds. Lots of shooting, lots of laughs, lots of high fives, pictures, and being in the outdoors is what it's all about.
When we're out bow fishing, we're all together in one boat. We're all doing the same thing. We're all enjoying the same thing. It's great. It's the memories that we make are absolutely amazing.
It was fun to be out there with your family because you're making memories that you know will last a lifetime, and you're doing them with the people you love.
All sorts of action this morning. This is so fun.
No time for an interview on this one, she said.
Any opportunity that he has to grow, whether it be in deer hunting or fishing or bow fishing or ice fishing, he's got such a passion for it. He just loves the outdoors. He loves doing it.
Got the lucky shot.
I get such a kick out of their reactions and how well they do and how much they improve.
You can't be afraid to miss because you'll get a second chance soon.
Oh my God.
Right over his back.
Right over his back. Yep.
Oh, just over top his back. We're just shot right over top.
Bowfishing is fast-paced. You have to be ready for those quick shots. It's very instinctive. We do not use sights because it's too fast for us to come to full draw and follow that target. It's all about instincts and quick shooting. A fish comes out, it's that quick, baby. And once you get the hang of it, you're on and you're ready to rock and roll for a long time bowfishing those carp.
One of the demos that we do is we sink a target behind us under the water to let the kids take some practice shots.
When starting out and you're aiming at your first carp, I tell people to shoot below the carp's belly. Yep.
Ah, got you twice now, yes.
Refraction of light in water is when light travels from air into water. It slows down, causing it to change direction slightly. This change makes objects appear closer to the surface than they are, in this case, fish.
This helps kids start to understand that you have to focus and shoot below the fish. And remember, the deeper the fish,
All right, get him
the lower you must aim.
Yes! Good job.
Oh, that was a big fish. It looked like.
The best part about it all is when they finally connect on that first fish, and you see that grin go from ear to ear, and the laughters. That's why kids love the sport of bow fishing.
Oh,
Nice.
that is a big fish.
That was a nice shot.
Nice job, Kayla.
Now I heard that just plunk.
Look at this total 35 pounder. Oh yeah! Look at that!
Flop around.
Bow fishing fun continues next on Into the Outdoors.